On March 23, 1801, Paul I, Emperor of Russia, was brutally assassinated by officers of his own military. The death was, strangely, related to affairs in the Mediterranean in an ancient Crusader order. Paul, the son of Catherine the Great, had grown up idolizing the idea of chivalric knights, and when he came to the throne in 1796, attempted to enforce a chivalric code on the Russian aristocracy in order to eliminate corruption. The Order of Knights of the Hospital of St. John of Jerusalem had been founded in the Crusader kingdom of Jerusalem in the 12th century, charged with the defense of the Holy Land. By Paul's time, the order held the Mediterranean island of Malta and was funded by the proceeds of various holdings in Europe called priories. When members of the Priory of Poland, which had fallen into disrepair and was now on land belonging to Russia, approached him about re establishing the priory, he moved the priory to the Russian capital of St. Petersburg and gave it protection. The order gave him the title Protector of the Order. Paul was infuriated when, in 1798, Napoleon took the island of Malta as part of his Egyptian campaign. Many of the knights sought refuge under his protection. The Grand Master, embarrassed by the loss, resigned. Members of the St. Petersburg Priory nominated the Tsar to lead the order, a break with tradition, as all previous Grand Masters had been unmarried Catholic knights, and Paul was none of the three. But Pope Pius II refused to recognize the appointment at the time, and the appointment was not recognized by canon law. England took the island from Napoleon, and Paul insisted that they return it to the order. When England refused, he banned British vessels from Russian ports and seized those that were already there, imprisoning their crews. The threat of retaliation by the British, as well as his order to hold his nobility to a chivalric code, and dissatisfaction among the ruling class over various reforms, gave rise to the conspiracy whose members assassinated Paul, beating and strangling him in his bedroom